able to. And I know that it was out of what the people thought I would do for them. And I find joy in coming back here to discuss issues that I hold so dear to my heart. The issues of transparency, the issues of accountability, the issues of putting people first. So I want to thank you, honorable members, that you are here to be part of this wonderful discussion. Speaking after Professor Onyango, I just say I have less to add. Because the whole aspect of accountability, parliamentary participation, public participation has all been dissected properly by him. If I were to discuss his paper, I would just say I entirely agree with him. So, Professor, thank you so much. Aware that we also are constrained by time, I'll only just add that colleagues, leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. If we are to find strategic ways of ensuring that the parliamentary resolutions are implemented, we need to read. And having listened to Professor, I only have to say that raise up. Occupy your space, you have the power. So bite. Rise up, occupy your space, you have the power, bite. How do you bite? The Constitution gives you a representational role as members of Parliament. It gives you the power to legislate. It gives you the power of appropriation and therefore the power of oversight. And all these are very, very critical. And it's what puts you above every other arm of government, like the professor did mention. Without budgets, the judiciary can't work, the executive can't work. Without the laws that you put in place, all the other entities of government will be at a standstill. So some of these resolutions that we make are in form of motions, they are in form of budgets, they are in form of committee reports, they are in form of the questions that the professor talked about. So how do you ensure that these issues are implemented? And who is supposed to implement them anyway? Follow up to see whether the resolutions that you made have been implemented by the different government departments and agencies. How do you follow up on issues that you don't know? How do you follow up issues that you are not aware of? I know that many of our members of Parliament might not have even attended the inaugural ceremony of induction. For you to be updated of your mandates, of your roles and responsibilities. And therefore you just felt you had arrived, sat and took your comfort seats and said, I'm a member of Parliament. And because of that, you find that you are in a tricky situation. You don't know which power you hold. If only we knew the power that we have as members of Parliament, we wouldn't want to be confining ourselves in certain spaces where we are boxed. Someone was telling us one day that if the crested crane knew the power it has, it wouldn't be going on the streets to just eat leftovers. It's on the currency of the Republic of Uganda that everyone aspires to have. So if we only knew the power that we have as members of Parliament, we would avoid blackmail, we would avoid harassment, and we would avoid the trade that has become of ourselves. And therefore you would take your space, you would occupy it, you would do what is expected of you. There's institutions of government that are supposed to implement